Master, since you can only meditate physically in one area at a time, is there anyone who could also help meditate for you?
Yeah, I wish, I was thinking about that. I was kind of greedy. I'm sitting at the peace area, and I want some people to sit in the disaster minimizing area, and I want another person to sit on the nutritional reorientation, so to direct people to be vegan, all that, but it's not possible.
Oh, not possible.
Yeah, that person has to be the same level as I am in order to absorb and not to be destroyed by this power. For example, the electrician, okay, in your house, yeah? He has been equipped with the knowledge of how dangerous electric shock can be, for example. So he's equipped himself. He knows how to avoid it. But if some lay people want to come in and help and just fumbling around, maybe he has electric shock and dies.
Oh, I see, Master.
I try so many ways, believe me or not. I put my dog there and then come and hug my dog. Afterwards. Yeah, and then I put some clothes, my clothes that I already wear. I put it in different places, you know, the important places, like 2 or 3, several places, and then wear them later on when I don't have enough time to sit in several places in a short time. I wear them. It does have some effect, like 10%, but it don't last long.
Oh.
It soaks into it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But I try many ways. I put my food there, yeah? Sandwiches.
You're so creative.
What to do? I wish I had another person to help me, you know.
Oh,
I was thinking, suppose if I'm married and I have a husband, will he be able to also help me, you know? But I don't think so. It's not possible. It's just my things, just my stuff. That Libra, it's like that. I really was thinking about that. Yeah.
Wow, you tried so many ways.
I put my shoes, my hat, yeah, my telephone, whatever I can, spread it all around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And eat there, you know, sleep there.
Does it work if you sleep there or eat there?
Yeah, it does. It's just less percentage. And sometimes there are 3 different connections in one whole line, you know, straight line.
Oh.
Then I don't sit in meditation. I just lay there. Yeah. If you see me, you think, oh, what a lazy master. I thought she's sitting in meditation. She's just sleeping all day. And she's crazy. She sleeps on the bare ground like that. Why? There's a good bed and sofa. She's just laying there. Yeah. You would think I'm crazy. You don't know. Maybe you don't, but other people might. That's why I have to do it quietly, yeah?
Wow.
Secretly. And, for example, also, in some houses, they provide big beds for me, you know, like a queen-size bed. Normally, I don't need that, but it's already there. But some bed is in a position of a different spiritual connection, so I take that.
Oh.
So if the Buddha is still alive, he would think, I don't keep the precept. Because one of the precepts of the monk, of the disciple before, is that when they're assembled together, they don't sleep on the high or big bed.
Oh.
But I do sleep on them, I do sit on them, I use them if there is. But I do also sit on the ground or in the cave or in the hole of the mountain or hang on the tree, on the hammock, whatever,
wow.
where, yeah.
Wow, wherever.
Wherever. So if people think that I shouldn't sleep on the bed, I'm sorry, I say I do. It depends, you know. Oh, it's so nice to lay down when you have 4 connections at the same time.
Wow. That's...
You can double, triple, quarter your income, you know, your spiritual income, and absorb all this power at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes it's too powerful, so I had to get out of it. And, you know, do 2 at a time, or 3, or 1 at a time. It depends, yeah? Okay. So right now, good bed, bad bed, floor, hanging, hammock, or hose, or cave, or big bed, small bed, whatever. Whatever. As long as I can connect. Because the connection is not always like fixed on the ground for you to sit there, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
It's sometimes on the roof. Sometimes in the middle of the house. Sometimes hanging between the ceiling and the bed. Then you have to stand on the bed.
Oh, I see.
You ask me and you can do it. Yeah, you can try it.
Sounds challenging.
You can stand on the bed. But you have nothing to hold on.
Oh.
Stand there for hours.
Oh, my goodness, Master.
Yeah. And sometimes I stay on the hammock and it's so cold because it's the cold. Even if I put something, it's cold. It's not like on the bed.
Oh, how come, Master?
Cold. And the hammock is cold. Hammock is for summer, but in winter it's cold. But I still use it. If it needs to be, because it's in that position, in that height, you see? It's not on the bed. It's higher, so I hang the hammock if I can. Sometimes you cannot, then you just stand. Or kneel.
But Master, since you can move SBLs, aren't you able to move these connections too after a while?
No.
Oh, how come, Master?
It's just like that. Okay. In the airplane. You travel on airplane before, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Okay. You see this oxygen mask? It drops down in front of you when necessary.
Yes.
And it's connected with the big, powerful oxygen tank, like that. You don't move anywhere.
Oh, I see.
The connection is about 70 centimeters high, yeah? Physically speaking. And about 10 centimeter diameter. It's round. It's almost like a water pipe.
Oh, that's very narrow, Master.
Yeah. That's a connection. Just like your oxygen mask. It's just small like that, just for your mouth only, yeah? And there's a little string hanging on the ceiling of the airplane that is connected to a big tank of oxygen, okay? Similar like that. So you can't move to another area. Yeah, that's why I told you can't sit 1 inch apart from it.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you sit still right there until you absorb all the power, and then it will be refilled again after it's used. It's all controlled, automatic. And it's not always on the ground or where convenient for you. No. It's where it already has been. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Whether it's on top of the tree or in the middle of the lake, you go sit there.
Oh, in the middle of the lake, Master?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That must be hard to follow them.
Yeah, I know. That you don't have to sit there forever, thank God. At the moment, it's not all that difficult. At the moment, I have gone through all that. But that is also a test. Or this is also a test. And not because I haven't tested you. It's just the karmic law and the karma and all that, the karma of the world demand that whoever is meditator must be really dedicated and really have a love for all beings to do this, no matter what.
Wow.
No matter how inconvenient, no matter how uncomfortable. Otherwise, they are not revealed. These levels will not be revealed. That's why one after another. I'm still being tested.
Oh, Master.
Yeah, I'm still being tested. Knowingly or unknowingly. Sometime in the middle of the night, I just have to get up and go somewhere.
Wow.
Or don't sleep all night and just have to run. But it doesn't matter. These are not a hard price to pay. I'm willing anyway.
Thank you, Master.
So if you are attached to comfort, attached to good bed, good house, or comfort zone, most people are attached to their comfort zone. So that's just one thing why they cannot do it anyway. They're not used to hardship. They are not used to no matter where, no matter what. You really have to love it so much that even if you die doing it, you do it. Otherwise, you will not be revealed, all that, even if you place it there. Because the law of fairness of the universe demand that way.
Oh.
Because the heavy bad karma of the world demand price to pay. Not like heaven is harsh or anything. It is the fairness of the universal law.
Thank you for selflessly suffering all this for others, Master.
Suffer? Yeah, but a little bit. I'm so happy to have found it again. Any price will do.
Thank you for enduring all this, Master.
No, it's good, it's good. That's why I told you, even if my ex-husband come back, I won't have time for him. He won't put up with all this. I don't think any soldiers will be putting up with all this either. Okay?
Oh, Master.
Yeah. I will not explain, okay, let's go here because of that, because of this. I just say, okay, we go now. Sometimes because of danger as well, you know? Yeah. But I don't always explain. Sometimes because of spiritual practice. But I don't always explain. Because I don't need to prove anything. If that person or whoever believes that I'm right and good, then just follow what I do. If not, then no use, no need. But as I told you, people are so mostly conventional and also attached to comfort zone and their own judgment of things.
Yes.
So it's not that's what hinder people.
Yes, Master, that's true.
To become a higher level of practitioner. The ego, yeah. Ego is the one attached to everything that they like. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, ego is also very scary. Ego is our worst enemy, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Right.
Master, how come in this period the karmic law does not allow a master to be killed?
It's probably the master suffer himself enough already. I don't know about others. I myself suffer enough. I think I punished myself enough. No need to die. Die is not the worst situation even. You see what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, Master.
There are different kind of death, different kind of suffering. Mental suffering, emotional suffering, psychological suffering. Yeah. Even spiritual suffering. Death is not the worst thing that could happen to anyone or to a master.
Master, what is spiritual suffering like?
Spiritual suffering, yeah? Okay. I tell you what. For example, you are always loving and kind to people, yeah? Especially to your disciples or to your dogs. And then suddenly one day you feel that love is just taken away from you.
Whoa.
Even just for a few hours or a few days, it is like you like a shell, empty shell. Or you could not even meditate. Or you meditate, but you feel all the agonies and suffering of the people in the world.
Whoa.
And you feel helpless. Or you keep going, trying to go up to the higher level, but you're being blocked. You know, frustration, exhaustion, suffering.
Wow.
That's spiritual suffering, okay?
Oh, yes, Master.
Sometime, if I just talk to somebody, special somebody, which is, I know already, not too good, harmful and all that, but I spoke to because I had to, for work, for some reason, necessity. And then I'd be empty for hours on end like that, or days.
Wow.
Depends on how long I talk to that person.
Yes, Master.
The general bad karma of the world is very heavy, but if you have direct contact with somebody, that affects you immediately. I feel it's so incredible to even answer you this, because I don't know how to explain it. So I think, how can I explain it? How could you even believe it?
It sounds very difficult, Master.
Yeah. You don't have to believe it. It's nothing good anyway.
Thank you for explaining, Master.
You're welcome, love.
Hi, Master.
Yes?
Master, how come sometimes we cannot get on well with certain people? For example, how come we can work well with one person but not with another?
Okay. This is because of several reasons. First one may be the past karma, bad karma with that person. Second, that person maybe carries too much negative power and hence also unlucky attributes with him or herself. But if you are with that person, your luck will be taken away to some extent. I also work with many like that. Then if you are with that person, you will suddenly become very unlucky, one string of bad luck after another. And then you feel agitated all the time, and you feel angry sometimes with no reason or for small reason in the presence of that person.
Wow.
And whatever you tell him or her, she seems difficult to understand you. Or she understands but don't want to understand. And know it but don't want to do it, or don't want to cooperate, and just make things difficult. Because these people are more negative than positive. There are two kind of people in this world. One belongs to the positive side and one belongs to the negative side. The negative side people, sometimes they might be lucky in the world, but they will take luck from you also, whoever nearby. And their negative energy will cause you to be irritated, sometimes even sick, ill, gravely ill or mildly ill. It depends on how much negative power he or she carries and how much bad luck he or she will cause. That's why sometimes people do business with one person and become bankrupt, and do business with another person and become prosperous. In the ancient time, people choose wife and husband very carefully because of that. Yes. They go to the extreme, famous or good astrologer to match them to see if they are good for each other, everything like that. But it's difficult to find out until you live with each other or work with each other. Difficult, sometimes take a long time to realize that. Because you can't just think negative of anybody you know or seen. You just feel that, today I don't feel good. That's why I'm angry, I'm sorry. And then you keep apologizing to even to that person all the time because you're angry with him or her.
Yes.
But it's not always your fault. The person looks like you're a victim, but in the real sense, you are the victim. You're victimized by their negative energy. But then it looks like you are the aggressor, and you have to apologize all the time. Yeah, I'm telling you, I know all these things. It's not very good experience for me either.
Yes. Master, how much does the karma of someone near us affect us? It
depends on how strong you are. But if it's near, then it's affect anyway. More or less, it will affect you, okay? And it depends on your willingness also. For example, the master is willing to take on the karma of other people, then it just come in. And if you are a nice and good person and you sympathize with other people, then whoever nearby will affect you. And even you're not sympathized, it affects you also differently, yeah? More or less.
Master. Yes, Master.
Whoever near us affects us. Even birds, dogs, cats, neighbors, friends, acquaintances, relatives, family members, they are all affecting each other.
Yes, Master. Master, how much are we affected when we think about someone, whether they are near or far, or if they have passed away?
Just as if that person is next to you. Because karma doesn't have distance. Karma doesn't know distance. Yeah, that's why when you initiated your 5 generations, become also liberated.
Yes, we're forever grateful for that.
At least 5 generations, could be more, 9, even 10. Karma doesn't know distance.
Master, how do we avoid bad karmic influences?
Just try to mind your own business and recite, use the protection that I teach you at the time of initiation. Focus on positive thinking and remember God, okay?
Yes.
Praying.
Yes.
Meditating.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, did your marriage to a German doctor in the past bring blessings to the country of Germany?
You think it does?
Well, we see that Germany is prosperous and strong, whereas the other European countries' economies are in recession. Germany has the lowest unemployment rate in Europe, and it's the 4th largest economy in the whole world, so it's very prosperous.
Yeah, and it's powerful, eh?
Yeah. It is.
It does have some effect, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But don't tell anybody that all the countrymen want to come marry me, huh? I don't have time. Yeah, it's not just marrying only, but it's the way that country people treat me, treat the master.
Wow, I see.
So I can see maybe observably Taiwan is good, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Vietnam has become good.
Yes.
England, yeah. UK also strong, powerful. America, yeah, strong
Yes.
and powerful. Of course, it has some karmic payback, but overall, it's like that.
Understand.
Yeah. Even Costa Rica, not a very rich country, but it's very peaceful and stable. Yeah, I've been there for a long time. I have a house there. I have a piece of land there. Still have. And it become a center of meditation. For example, Yeah.
Master, how come before you never publicly stated who you are beyond being a spiritual master, but now you are allowing the public to know about your identity and your experiences? Aren't you afraid of people knowing who you are?
The one already know, then already know, yeah? And like you guys know already, so I think I'm also having obligation to share with you my experience, yeah? My findings, yeah? Okay? So that you know, or not?
Yes, thank you very much for that, Master.
Yeah. I realize that somehow that if you tell the truth, people, the people who believe you, of course they believe already anyway. And other people, they don't believe you anyway when you tell the truth, so why worry? Yeah?
Yes,
One time I went to a country, go through the custom. The immigration officer asked me, what for you are in my country? Is it for business? I said, no. Is it for pleasure? I said, oh, more or less. I said, what kind of pleasure? He asked, what kind of pleasure? I said, oh, I come to bless your country. And he laughed it off very loud. And he said, yeah, thank you, like sarcastically. So I also laughed and I said, you're welcome.
It's very funny, Master.
Yeah, when you tell the truth, people don't believe anyway, so might as well tell it.
That's true,
Yeah?
Master.
But don't worry, I will not tell my plumber that I am so and so, Yeah. When it comes to fix the pipe in my kitchen, he will see me as just a humble old woman wowing at all his miracles, fixing my stuff. And being generous to him, baking cakes for him or giving him gifts or a generous tip. That's all he knows. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. But the people who are next to me don't ever know anything.
I see.
The people know me, people see me on the street or in restaurant or taxi driver, plumber, electrician, they know nothing. Don't worry, I will not tell my plumber or electrician, okay?
Okay, Master.
I keep myself safe, very safe. Yeah. And last time the car broke on the highway, the police came and all that. It is, oh, officer, thank you so much for coming. They don't ask too much. They just help me out quick to fix the car, to bring the car to the garage.
Master, we are so glad that you are taking care so that you can be safe first and continue your mission as peacefully as possible. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Yeah, so not everybody really know who I am. Don't worry, okay? Yeah. If they know, then good for them. Huh? But I don't say it deliberately so that people know who I am. It's just nowadays, you can't keep secret. I mean, I do as much as I can with my plumber, for example. But nowadays, even as I am speaking to you right now, I'm not sure how many people are listening. Nowadays, hacking and fighting is the normal things in the world. Now you remind me, I think somebody is listening to us. Hello there, whoever you are. Be blessed, be loved, and enjoy our conversation.
Your conversations with us are always enjoyable. Thank you, Master.
Yeah, anything else?
Yes, Master. Master, whenever you reveal a new secret of the universe, does that help our world in a particular way?
Maybe it makes people happy. Like you guys.
Yes,
Happy.
Master.
Yeah. And when you're happy, you create a good energy wave pattern and you spread out in the world. And if people know, then they're more happy too. Huh? The other disciples, other followers, believers, if they know it, they're happy. And when you are happy, of course, you attract luck and happiness energy into the world, and that brings more peace, more prosperity, and everything is more beneficial and more positive into the world, of course. Huh?
Yes, Master. Master, do you have to negotiate with heaven so that you can share the divine information?
Yes, I do. Also, you know, as a courtesy, yeah? You have to say, okay, I'm going to let my disciples know this and that. And would that be too much problem or not? We have to consider whether it's harmful or good. In this kind of thing, it's not just like negotiation. It's a kind of a friendly discussion, huh?
Yes.
And a consideration. It's like a meeting with friends to discuss what we can do and what we cannot. What is good and what is not beneficial. That's all, okay?
Yes, Master, understand.
And of course, if I review something, of course I will have to pay for it. That's that. That's normal from beginning already. That is just like take it for granted. It's like that.
Yes, Master. Master, last conference, Master mentioned that initiations can cost Master a lot physically, mentally, and spiritually. And after the conference in April, we heard that there were to be no more initiations for a while. So we're wondering, could something serious have happened to Master that you needed to hold initiations? And is Master okay?
Yeah. I almost died the other day, huh? And other things happen. It's not only that, but I was thinking the people who are initiated, the old initiated, should really consider their status, their luck, and to be serious practitioners, more wholesome, more saintly, more selfless. Not just go out and distribute charity to the disaster people the way I told them to or instructed them to, but have to be inside, really compassionate and holy and noble. Not just always asking for blessing from heaven or from the Master and initiate and then please heal me this, please marry my daughter, please find my ugly son a wife, nothing like that. Or using my photo for healing people and all that kind of thing. I was really thinking this group of people has to be more noble, has to think of a higher purpose, like want to know God, want to know yourself, want to become a saint, to benefit others, not just thinking of benefit yourself, especially material things, or like wanting to have my socks or my hat for blessing power or whatever it is. I really feel very discouraged by that. So I was needing a little bit time to digest all that too. And I just want them to reconsider also during that time that maybe I should better be more serious, okay? More wholesome.
Yes, Master.
The new one and the old one alike. But I allow initiation again already.
Thank you, Master.
And after that, my car busted on the highway. I'm telling you. Yes, tell me.
Master, when we heard that announcement, we were worried and we prayed that you are well and safe physically. And now we're very happy and surprised and overjoyed to hear from you again. So thank you, Master.
You're welcome. You deserve it. You're a good kid. Yeah. It's easier to talk to you. If you want something, it's easier because it's more convenient to talk to you than to tell other center to talk to them. It's more difficult. They have to organize. They have to gather people. It's not all that convenient. And by the time they gather people, maybe I'm not in that position to talk to them already. See what I mean?
Yes, Master. Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome. You deserve it. Good kid.
Thank you, Master. Master, is the time right yet for you to reveal when we'll have world vegan, world peace?
No. When it's there, then you know. Okay?
Yes,
Easy.
Master. We'll wait.
My God, there could be peace right now, and it could be vegan right now already.
Really,
I
Master?
have got so much power for them, they just don't use it.
Oh, they as in the people of this world?
Yes. Because of immediate profit, because of habit, because of misleading direction, and all these, some people were just affecting each other.
Oh.
Otherwise, they could begin a vegan diet already some months ago, and they continue for hundreds of years, and continue after that. If they continue, I would even feed them more power to do so. Yeah. Because people have this free will, and the mind is very hard. The ego and the mind is very hard. And the people, they think that they have to earn a living and have to earn profit and all that. So they turn a blind eye to everything that they know is good.
Yes, Master. So, Master, you described in the previous conference about Maya's obstructions to your mission. And so are there any rules of engagement in the spiritual realm that the good and evil forces must abide by? And if so, what are some of those rules or laws?
Oh, the rules apply to individuals, yes, but don't apply to the masters too much.
Oh.
For example, Jesus, he was virtuous and holy and pure and saintly and good, but he was still nailed and killed because of disciples, because of the bad karma of the people in his lifetime. So, because the Master take on the mission of saving the world, saving the people and the world also, by the way, the Master has to be responsible for the world's ills and good. That's why the karmic law can also apply to the Master, even though he doesn't do what is bad. Yeah, he doesn't do anything bad. It still applies to him because he takes on the bad karma of his people. Just like any leader takes responsibility for his underling, or the parents are also responsible for the children, even adopted children. Okay?
Understand. Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
Master, you've told us before how there are angels and then there are gods and goddesses who are even more powerful than the angels. So do the hell beings also have different degrees of power?
Oh, they do. They do. They do because the karmic pattern of the world affect the Master, and they are also allowed to attack sometimes the Master physical, emotional, or mental. Or they attack the assistant, the one nearby, and then that person will disturb the Master. If they cannot attack the Master, they make trouble for the one nearby. So it's indirect effect. Yeah?
Yes, Master. What are some of the worst things that the most powerful hell beings could do in this physical realm to humans and to Master?
What's the worst thing they can do? I can't remember too many. It's just constant, and we got used to it. Try to change if I can, or just endure it until it passes. I don't know what is the worst. Actually, if I told you already, it could be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Once it's gone, I don't try to remember much anymore. Okay?
Yes, Master. Master, the hellish beings, are they able to do anything to humans?
Of course they do. They're trying all the time. Whenever they can get out of hell or they stand up, they always influence other people to do bad things, or to even like addicted people, the alcohol. Once you try alcohol, and then the other invisible or hell being will come near you and try to enjoy through you. And then you drink more and more, and then you get more addicted. Same with drugs or cigarettes or other things which are not good for you.
Yes, Master.
Or they cause a quarrel and disagreement between family members, between friends, and cause misunderstanding, trouble, causing havoc and disaster. But it is also because of the bad karma of that individual as well as the collective bad karma of the world that give them that power to do it, give them the ability to do this, give them the allowance to do it. But they also sometimes being punished. It depends on whether they do it correctly or overdoing it or not. And the angels are also trying to prevent it. So there were two sides always fighting with each other. One tries to influence people bad and one tries to influence people good. So it is up to the individual or group to listen to their own conscience and to do always the right thing. But sometimes, as I told you, if they happen to be near the hellish portal or road or near a big group of hellish quality people, then they're also overwhelmed. And slowly and gradually going down with them.
Master, what are ways humans can protect ourselves?
Yeah, well, mostly people are vulnerable. But the people who have belief, even not initiated, but believe and pray often and believe in God power and angel power and try to do good things or at least not do any bad things, they are less vulnerable. They're more protected.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you for always protecting us, and we pray that you're always protected, Master.
You are special. You're free soul at the time of initiation, you're free. It's just some little give and take karma you have to undergo.
Thank you, Master.
Welcome, love.
Master, how long can the king of Maya or regular hellish beings manifest into a physical form like human or animal on earth? Is it like several hours or days or it could be a week?
Differently. Some more powerful, they could stay for weeks. Some less powerful, they stay for, some minutes or even seconds or days, hours, depends, yeah? But at the Hungarian retreat, I think I more or less tell you, no?
Yes, Master.
About how long each level of beings can manifest into this world physically. I remember I have told that, so you listen to that again, okay?
Yes, Master. Understood. Master,
yes.
Can heavenly or hellish beings manifest into a physical form as often or frequently as they like, or is there a limit? For example, maybe just once a year, and do they have to wait a certain time between their manifestations?
It depends on how powerful they are, okay? And also it depends on the karma of the world or the merit of the people of the world, whether or not they are allowed to manifest because of that. Because if we create bad energy, then that is kind of a helpful channel for a hellish person or evil spirit to manifest themselves. If we create merciful, compassionate energy, then that is the kind of invitation for good beings to come into our world, even to be born into our world as human beings to help us. But this world also is a mixed kind of salad, so we always have some bad spirit coming up and always some master or saintly people manifested or born into this world to help, to counterbalance it.
Yes, Master. Master, if a hellish being possesses a human, afterwards do they get exhausted and temporarily lose their power?
Who? The hellish being lose power or a human?
A hellish being, like how when a ghost gets depleted of energy when they come back out from possessing a human body?
Yeah, it could be like that. But again, then it depends on that person's karmic connection with hell, or depends on the karmic pattern of that person, okay? And also depend on the power of that spirit, of that hellish spirit.
I see. And if it did affect the hellish being, what are some of the things that they could not do afterwards, after possessing someone as a result?
I think they probably go to sleep, like you and I when we are exhausted, no? Take a rest, huh? They take a rest, no? Yeah.
Is it the same case when a hellish being manifests in a physical form on this earth? Afterwards, do they lose energy?
Yeah. They have to recharge again.
I see. And after they manifest on this earth, do they still have enough power to immediately possess a human, or would they be too weak for that?
No, it depends on how much power they need or they have used. Depends on how exhausted they are, huh?
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome. Why occupy so much with the hell? Yeah. We talk about heaven and now you jump down to hell. Okay. What else?
Master, are there any other rules that heaven or hellish beings must follow when they manifest themselves on earth?
It's just the same like I told you, no? It depends on the karmic pattern of the people, good or bad. But the good heavenly beings, they are more free. They're more free to manifest in this world. It's just that what's the use of doing it when we don't listen? If they don't manifest in this world, it's because we don't listen, or we don't pray hard enough for their help, or we don't deserve it, yeah?
Understand, Master.
But the hellish people, they can come if we are bad. Because if we are bad, we create bad energy. And bad energy is in the wavelength pattern as a hellish pattern. Like attract like. Yeah. So if we want to attract more heavenly beings, then we have to be more heavenly like. That's logic. Okay, what else, love?
Master, is there an entire limit to how many heavenly or hellish beings can come to this physical realm we live in?
No. There's no limit for any of them. It just depends on us, okay? Depends on us how much we attract, the higher or the lower.
Yes, Master. Master, then without a limit, could it ever happen that a huge number of hellish beings manifest and overtake this world?
Yes, if we are so limitlessly bad.
Oh, wow.
But luckily, there's also some good, some bad. So it's not limitless that they can come up because there are good people also on this planet. Okay? I told you it's a mixed salad. I hope one day we all become so good that only good beings manifest here and not the hellish beings.
Yes, Master. Master, you're the one that's making it come true. Thank you so much.
I am trying my best. It's too slow for my liking, but we have to be patient. Because this world has been like that for aeons already, for billions of years, millions of years already. I wish for a quick fix, but it's not as quick as I want. We're trying. Okay? Even, for example, even if I could bring the whole storage of supply of peace energy into this world, people will not be able to absorb it and digest it and make it into their own nature. It has to be gradual.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, love.
Master, for heavenly or hellish beings that are manifested for a few days, do they get affected just like regular humans? For example, do they get bruised or bleed if they're cut?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
But it's not real, okay? It just appears so. If they are not really born and take up a body permanently here, then their bleeding are not real.
I see.
Just apparently look like. But if they are born into this world and taking up a physical body, then their pain will be real and the bleeding will be real.
Oh, wow. I see. And if an accident happens to them, will their body not show any injury and instead just disappear into thin air?
Well, it depends on if they're still in the body or not in the body. They can disappear also. And the body still gets bruised and bleeds, but they are not affected. Or the body is just gone. Depends, yeah? Depends.
Master, you have taught us how to recognize true masters and false ones when they appear during our meditation. Are there such ways for humans to recognize heaven or hell being when they manifest on Earth?
In most cases, no, because they don't have the way to understand it. They don't have the psychic ability to know it, and they don't have the heavenly eye to look for it. And if they're too busy, they also don't see very well. They don't notice, because when the heavenly being comes here, they mostly conceal their light and their ability, so we cannot recognize very well, okay? But if you look closely, if you practice to some degree, you know it. If you really pay attention, you know it. If you don't pay attention, they just pass by, you don't see. For example, you know, there are some very interesting and exciting television show on television, but you're not looking at the television. You don't even know what it is. You sit next to it, or maybe you look at it, but you're thinking of something else. So you don't even know what they're doing on TV,
yes,
right?
True. Yes, true. Yes, Master.
Right in front of you, yeah. Or sometimes you read a book, but you're too sad or too preoccupied with some problem, and you keep turning the pages, so you don't even know what is written in there.
Yes, Master. That's true.
Yeah, like that.
And but if we pay attention, what should we look for, Master?
What for are you looking? You just protect yourself, and if it's good for you, then you will feel it. If it's bad, then you are protected.
I see. Understand.
And you can't just go out on the road and begin trying to look for hell or heaven. You better watch where you're walking and watch your steering wheel to drive well.
That's right, Master.
And don't bump into other people.
Yes, good advice. That's true.
And at home you see your colleagues and your co-worker, better don't bump into them for looking for hell and heaven. Don't step on people while you're looking for evil or good beings, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Master, regarding the guardians of those higher regions you spoke of earlier, are they members of the 50 councils from the 9th level, or are they also beings from the zillions of zillionth level?
They belong to higher stuff.
Wow.
Because if it's the 9th council, then they don't work up there, okay? It's special, like special force. They have to be more powerful, okay? They're different units, different kind of position. For example, even if the Prime Minister or the President of the country, when they're speeding on the highway or on the road, the policeman has more power than the President at that time. The policeman can stop him and give him tickets. Or something like that, yeah?
Yes, Master, I understand.
Yeah.
And do those guardians also keep advancing and progressing?
Yes, if they're doing their job well, then maybe they go to a higher level to do all the job higher, more powerful.
Cool.
They're guarding more powerful supply supermarket, for example. Spiritual supermarket.
Understand. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, you once shared that Mother Earth is the highest 4th level being who evolves with the merit that she earns by being loving and giving and by protecting all the creatures on this planet. Could we know at what spiritual level Mother Earth is right now?
She's 4, just higher 4.
Oh.
And the sun is a 5th level being that you could see all the time. And you could even feel. The moon also, the moon is a 3rd level. It's kind of collective being up there, make up the moon. They're all kind of high 3rd level. But the sun is a 5th level. It's a beneficial being. Listen, even if the moon is just a 3rd level or the earth is 4th level, but we have to be really grateful to them. Scientifically speaking, if the moon were to be out of orbit, then we cannot exist here on our planet even. Yes. So our Earth cannot exist or cannot have light. You see, so actually the moon also a world saver. And the sun, if the sun were not there, I don't think we can exist either. So these are also world saver. We also have to also thank them all. I thank them all the time, whenever I remember. When I see the moon, I always say hello and thank you and I love you. Thank you so much for helping us, for saving this planet, all this time, yeah? Physically. Yeah. The alignment between the sun, moon, and our planet and neighboring planets, they are wonderfully arranged. Wonderful arrangement. Otherwise, life cannot exist on Earth here. Yeah?
Yes, Master. Is the fifth level the highest that Mother Earth can advance to, or she can go beyond?
No, fifth level is where all physical being here can advance to, except when came from a higher level, then go back to higher level.
Oh.
But the Mother Earth will go to the fifth maximum. Fifth level is wonderful already. My God, you don't know it. Yeah.
As Mother Earth's spiritual level advances, how does it affect the planet Earth's inhabitants?
We affect her, not she affect us.
Oh.
She will always be the same, loving, sacrificing, supporting, and caring all the time. Fourth or fifth level, same. It's just that we are the one who abuse her loving kindness to the extent of, damaging ourselves physically and spiritually. We are the one who has to change. She won't change anything.
I see. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, my love.
Hi, Master. Master, would you be able to tell us how much you have finished repairing the universe in terms of a percentage and how much longer it may take?
Oh, let me see. 47% only yet. And I don't know how much longer it takes because I'm also having to do with the war and the karma and the war and the disaster and the peace and all kind of things.
Understand, Master.
You see, even if you are a high officer in the court and your duty is to your nation, but your immediate family is always catch your attention. And they affect you somehow. Like your kids are ill and your wife divorcing you, things like that. And you also somehow very difficult to take care of your state business. You become disturbed, yeah, and less concentrate.
Yes, Master.
Okay, yes.
Master, what happens when the repair of the universe is complete? Does it possibly mean that the entire universe will be in the golden age or be an all-vegan universe?
It's not that. The universe stability is not the human doing, okay? For example, the Mother Earth can still exist and still advance to higher level of consciousness, but human may not, because human also has to change. Of course, when you are nearer to more benevolent beings of a spiritual higher order, then you also being more blessed. But it is you who has to use this blessing for a better purpose. The good English teacher can teach you maybe faster or more intelligently, but it's you who has to make use of that, to practice it in order to speak English well.
Yes, Master. Has Master repaired the universe before in the past?
Some period of time, but that was a long, long, long time before the new period began. And since the new period had begun, the universe has not need repairing. It now needs repairing. That's all, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Master, in our previous conference, you had used the term zero-pain food. Is this the same as karma-less food, or is it a different kind of food?
Oh, karma-less. Karma-less.
Karma-less food.
Yes. It's not because of bad karma, but because you consider about the pain of the plants and the fruit that you eat, so you try to minimize it. Huh?
Yes, Master.
Whether or not you will get bad karma or not get bad karma, the main point is that you don't want to eat the food that causes pain. Okay?
Yes, Master.
The least pain possible. Because you love. Because of your love. Because of your compassion. The higher you go, the less you want to cause any discomfort to anyone. Be it the moving beings or non-moving beings. That's the main point. Not about karma even. But even then, karma-less or karma for you must always be thankful for all the creation of this food that you eat, and thank all the plants and the fairies and the angels who take care of them. to make them grow and give you taste and give you energy, give you enjoyment. Always thank heavens and earth and all in between and humans and fairy in heaven before you partake of the food.
Yes, we will always remember that.
Yes. Really thank you. Yes?
Yes, Master. Do meat, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs also damage our astral and other finer bodies? Will we suffer from those harmful substances even after our physical body dies?
Yes, the astral body at least suffer. It depends on what substance. So, for example, after you die, if you consume too much meat, which cause suffering to other beings, especially if you kill them yourself, then your astral body will have to suffer similar suffering in the astral world, in the place we call hell. That's what hell means. You have to experience the feeling of other people, so that when you're reborn again as a human or other being, you will understand that there is suffering when you do such and such things to other beings, because you have experienced it yourself. Then you become more loving, more considerate, more compassionate, and more careful about your actions, your speech, and your thinking.
Understand, Master. Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Master, this was our last question, Master. Would it be possible for you to elaborate now about how your meditation benefits the universe? You mentioned earlier you need to check your spiritual diary.
Oh, I see. No, I also kind of told you a little bit, like, for example, if the world benefits 100% or 90%, then the universe benefit less. Sometimes 8%, sometimes less, sometimes 5%, sometimes more, sometimes 20%. It depends on what, yeah? That is the detailed answer. I guess it's similar like that. You don't have to really know. Like, of course, I can tell you, okay, how much peace you benefit the world and how much peace benefit the universe. But it's a tedious, a long time. It's no need. Just know that the world benefit more immediate because I'm here, and more percentage, much more than the universe. But both benefit. But there's something only benefit me, sorry. For example, if I sit in a youth quell area, then I only get younger, but not the whole world and not the universe, huh? Don't hope for that. Besides, I don't have enough time to sit in this youth quell area. I'm too busy with your world stuff, your universe.
Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, before we conclude, would you like to share any further message for the world?
Yes, the same as usual. Whatever you know is good, do it. Whatever you know is bad, stop it. Pray to God, remember God. Protect yourself from harm and protect others from harm by being good, being gentle, being compassionate. Always the same. Every Bible tells you that. No need me to even tell you. It's just a practice. It's not what I tell even. Please, I've been speaking to deaf ears all these years. I'm only talking to you guys because you know what I tell is the truth. And you benefit from it. So, as a teacher, I tell you things, you know. I mean, you and your brothers and sisters in the world, so that they are happy. And that they be reminded to be good, to be virtuous, to be a good practitioner, to remember God, and to spread heavenly love into this world.
Thank you, Master.
And for the human outside, I can talk forever, and it's up to them, huh? Yes.
Yes, Master.
But they have the power to turn into vision right now already. So much power in the air, so much blessing in the air. It's just so... don't look into it, don't listen to it, and don't practice it. But I hope soon, it will ingrain, you know, into people's hearts, and then the world will become better. Well, it's getting better already, you know. I see some improvement. Like even UK, they cut down the budget for defense, for the arms. And America is bringing soldiers home yeah, other country also, for example. And enemies or opposition are sitting with each other to discuss, yeah?
Yes, Master.
North Korea is not threatening, for example, no?
Yes, Master. All your reminders are always very precious to us, Master.
Yes, we have to be good, be kind, be loving, that's it. There's nothing more to learn. Nothing more that we don't know already. We just have to practice it and have to remember there's God, there's heaven, and there's saintly quality to aspire to. All right, my love, if nothing more, then probably talk to you another time.
Yeah, Master, many countries recently celebrated Mother's Day, and today is Father's Day here in the US. So we would like to read you a poem that we wrote for you. It's called Most Beloved Precious Mother.
Thank you, love.
How boundless is our mother's love, unconditional and pure from heaven above.
Your eyes sparkle beauty and light. Your smile radiates sunshine, warm and bright.
Your heart is an open cosmos of kindness. Your arms embrace us in eternal bliss.
How can we ever express our appreciation for the most beloved, precious in all of creation?
Thank you for being there for us.
Thank you for giving us your love and trust.
Thank you for being our best friend.
Thank you for your promise to be with us till the end.
Thank you for your gentleness and grace. Thank you for walking with us at our pace.
Thank you for picking us up when we fall.
Thank you for showering us with your love and awe. Thank you for the warm hug that we always miss. Thank you for blowing us that extra kiss.
Thank you for opening the doors.
We thank you and so much more.
Mother, thank you for being in our lives so tenderly. And most beautiful you will always be.
And most beautiful you will always be.
We love you, Master.
Wow, 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 it's beautiful. Every mother will be jealous and wish that you tell that to them. Please tell that to your mother as well. My God, you are all poets now, huh? Since when?
You inspire us, Master.
Wow, you are beautiful. Thank you so much. The group that stays here, you are special. You're very special. Thank you so much for loving me and trusting me. Really, I'm very honored and touched. May God always shower a blessing on you and keep you vigilant on your path and keep your faith always whole and pure forever.
Thank you, Master.
Master, you are so gracious and kind. We are actually just lucky to have your love and trust. For us, Master, you are our Father, our Mother, and our most beloved and treasured companion in the whole world. So we really like to wish you, Master, and all the fathers in the world, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, man.
Master, thank you for this precious time spent together today. We are sure your word will benefit the whole universe and help bring world vegan and world peace even sooner to our world. And we will continue working and praying with you for this as well.
We love you, Master. Thank you, Master.
God loves you. God bless you. God protects you. I'll see you next time. Hope to talk to you soon. I hope to talk to you soon. And meanwhile, God bless and be happy. Love you.
Love you, Master.
Love you so much. If I have a stable place somewhere, maybe I invite you, this group, to come see me. All right? If the world is better, and then we come together. Celebrate, okay? Love you. Love you so much. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Love, 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 love forever.
Love you, Master.